Friends, today we will discuss about the West Bengal Public Service Commission Assistant Engineer Exam 2014. So, in the first question, flow through a siphon pipe stops if the summit is dashed from the inlet. Now, in detail we are coming. The liquid static pressure will be lowest at the summit. Theoretically, the pressure at the summit will be reduced to 10 meter of water as the atmospheric pressure is 10 meter. This limit tends to perfect vacuum, hence no flow takes place. In practice, if the pressure is reduced to 2.4 meter of water absolute or 7.6 meter of water vacuum, dissolved gases come out of water and they take the position at the summit, forming an airlock which stops the flow. Therefore, the siphon pipe should be laid in such a way that no portion of the pipe should always be more than 7.6 meter to ensure smooth flow in the siphon. So friends, you can understand that the option will be C, greater than 7.5 meter. Let's proceed with the second question. That the mechanical stabilization of a soil is done with the help of cement, lime, bitumen or proper grading. Now in coming in detail, in mechanical stabilization, changing the gradation of the virgin soil stabilizes the soil. To do this, two or more type of soil are mixed to attain a desired property to suit a particular construction. The various factors that affect the mechanical stability of a mixed soil is the compressive strength of the aggregate, mineral composition, gradation and plasticity characteristic. So the option will be proper grading. Now coming to the third question. If the RL of a benchmark is 100 meter, the backside is 2.15 meter and the foresight is 1.870 meter. The RL of the forward station will be. Now we are solving this question. So here I have solved it. That the RL is 100 meter it is given. Now the backside is given as 1.215 meter. So height of instrument will be RL plus backside, that means 100 plus 1.215, that means 101.215. Okay. Now the foresight has been given as 1.870. As we know that the RL of the forwarding station will be height of the instrument we have calculated minus the Fs which is given, that will be 99.345 meter. So friends, here the answer is 99.345 meter, which is option A. Okay. Now come to the fourth question. That the flow is laminar. Is the Reynolds number is greater than 2000, less than 2000, equal to 2000 or greater than 2500. Now we know that the flow will be laminar or transition or the turbulent. It depends on the Reynolds number, which is Vd by nu. As you know that it is governed by a non-dimensional number Vd by nu. Okay. Now we know that if the flow is greater than 2000 but less than 4000, it is transitional flow, and it is greater than 4000, then it is turbulent flow. But the flow is laminar if the Reynolds number is less than 2000. So the option will be less than 2000. Now come to the fifth question. That the deflection at the midpoint of a simply supported beam of length L under a concentrated load W at the center will be. These are the four options. Now I have solved it. That this is a simply supported beam. Okay. And the slope is theta 1 and theta 2. And this is the load coming W. And it is the total length. So we know that the slope will be theta 1 equals to theta 2 as the load is acting in the middle, So theta 1 will be theta 2 equal to WL square by 16 EI. Now the deflection, we know that y equals to Wx into 3L square by 4 minus x for 0 less than x less than L by 2. Now if we solve this for x is equal to L by 2, then we get the delta max will be WL cube by 48 EI. So the option will be WL cube by 48 EI. So option will be B. Okay. Now let's come to the sixth question. What is this? That a normally consolidated clay settle 1 centimeter when effective stress was increased from 100 kN per meter square to 200 kN per meter square. If the effective is further increased from 200 kN per meter square to 400 kN per meter square, then the settlement of the same clay will be, these are the options. Now I have solved it. That is, total head equals to 18 meter given and number of drops equal to 12 meter. So head loss per number of drop delta is equals to H by ND, that is 18 by 12, that is 1.5 meter. And here is a given that the length of the square equal to delta S equal to 2 meter. So the gradient will be delta H by delta S equal to 1.5 by 2, that is 0.75 meter. And the option is B, that is 0.75 meter. Now come to the 8th question. Okay. That the minimum center to center distance between the piles of a pile group in clay should be. Now friends, we know that for friction pile, the minimum center to center distance between pile in pile group in clay should be equal to 3D. That means 3 times the diameter. Okay, that is option C. Also you should know that for end bearing piles passing through relatively compressible strata, the spacing of piles shall not be less than 2.5D. And for end bearing pile passing through compressible strata and resting in stiff clay, the spacing may be increased to 3.5D. Okay. For compaction pile, the spacing may be 2D. Okay. I am giving you that extra information. I mean, it will help you further. Now come to the 9th question. This is a very important question. That the rectangular beam to be cut out from a circular log of wood of diameter D, the depth of the strongest section is. Now I have solved it. Okay. Now I am showing you the solution. That this is the circular log, that D is the diameter. Now we choose that this log will be cut, or the length is x and breadth is y. So x square plus y square is equal to d square. Also y square equal to d square minus x square. Okay. Now the section modulus z will be x y square by c. As we know that for rectangular section b d square by 6. So here x y square by 6 equal to putting the value of x into d square minus x square by 6. Now for z to be maximum, we know by mathematics that dz by dx should be 0. Okay. So d dx of x into d square minus x square by 6 will be 0. Solving this, we get that x equals to d by root 3. Okay. Now as we know that y square equal to d square minus x square, d square minus x square. So putting the value, we shall also get y equal to root 2 by 3. Okay. We are getting that y equal to root 2 by 3. So here d into root 2 by 3, that will be the depth of the section y. Here we can get that y equal to root 2 by 3. Okay. Now coming to question number 10. Chassis formula for discharge through an open channel Q equal to AC root of mi, where m equals to. Now I will tell you about all the details, that q equals to av equals to ac root over mi, where a equals to area of flow of water, v equals to mean velocity of water, m equals to hydraulic depth of water, that means hydraulic mean depth equals to a by p equals to weighted area by weighted perimeter, and I equals to slope of the bed, okay, and c equals to Chase's constant. Now friends, this is the solution for the first 10 questions, and I will upload in the next video the next 20 or 10 question solution. If you like my video, then please subscribe my channel to get all the updates about WBPSC examination. Best of luck.